Hey everyone, do you guys keep dying in this game? Well, you've come to the right video. Today, I'll be telling you 5 tips on how to improve and become a better player. So without further ado, let's get right on it. So for our first tip, it's going to be movement. Movement includes sliding, jumping, and recoil control. As soon as you slide, you want to jump. This enables you to pick off your enemies while protecting yourself from their bullets. Before I forget, I highly suggest that you use at least 4 fingers to play. Sliding and jumping requires 2 fingers for each button. That's why you're gonna want to use at least 4 fingers to slide, jump, and control your gun. I know that at first it's going to be hard, but over time, the setup becomes normal. Improving your movement is something that can only be achieved by practicing and playing the game. With that said, let's move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is game sense. If you don't know what game sense is, it's basically your ability to make decisions in certain situations. So what that means is knowing when to push and not to push, when to rotate, and also knowing where your teammates and enemies are located in the minimap. Your game sense can be improved by simply playing the game. The more you play, the more you understand where the enemies spawn and where they are coming from. An additional tip to improve your game sense is to always check your minimap. By doing this, you can tell if the spawn is about to flip or not. Also, having sound is important to be able to tell where the enemy shots are coming from. So I would highly advise you to wear headphones during the game. Game sense is really hard to explain because it's a really vague topic. So I'm sorry guys, but there's no other way to develop game sense other than to focus on your game. For tip number 3, it's going to be the usage of top tier guns. If you want to be a better player, then using the best guns will definitely help you become a better player. So for example, one of the top tier guns today include the Pharo. So if you are an SMG player, then you should definitely use this gun simply because it has the fastest time to kill among all the guns. So with that being said, let's move on to tip number 4. Tip number 4 is map knowledge. Map knowledge can only be learned by playing the game or watching other pro players. Map knowledge is basically using your knowledge of the map to give you an edge in gunfights, which eventually leads to winning the objective. Map knowledge is a huge part of the game. Tapping the flag, planting the bomb, holding the hard point, everything falls under map knowledge. So with that said, let's move on to our final tip. Tip number 5. Don't forget to have fun. At the end of the day, all these tips are for nothing if you're not having fun. Play with your friends. Cherish the time that you guys are playing together. With that said, enjoy the clip and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.